How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Foodie TV. It's Davian
and Richard.
And today we're in Little Saigon, California, checking out a restaurant called Quan Nhii to try some of their specialty. Richard, what do they specialize in?
They specialize in steamed rice rolls. And guys, I know that sounds a little bit boring, but just wait until we get inside. You're gonna see all the food and know what we're talking about. So you guys are ready? Let's go check it out.
Let's eat. All right, guys, all the food came out. We ordered the special combo that they have, which comes with 2 towers of Banh Uot. And what you guys didn't know, what Banh Uot is, it's basically steamed rice rolls or steamed rice paper without the filling.
Yeah, so it's basically deconstructed, and now it's your job to construct it all together to make the very well-known Banh Cuon.
Right.
But when it's just a sheet like that, it's called Banh Uot. I just learned that today too, so don't worry about it, guys.
Let's get right to it.
All right.
This is a cool concept because it's fun, it's interactive.
And it looks so pretty too. Like, this is Instagram worthy. You take your friends, family here, it's just gonna look awesome, right?
The rice paper is very thin. You can see it, very translucent.
You guys see that? You guys can see right through this rice paper. Green plates, red plates. You guys see right through it.
Should we try it without any filling first?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
All right, you guys gotta take your chopsticks and just roll it together. I think on top there's some dried shrimp. There's some scallions.
Green scallions, dried shrimp. And you're basically rolling it to a rice roll, just like this.
You guys see that? That's easy.
It's not only cool, but it's also fun and interactive with eating this.
All right, we gotta dip it in fish sauce.
All right, here we go. Fish sauce.
Cheers.
If it already tastes that good without any of the proteins in it, I'm very excited to see what all that's gonna taste like with these in it.
All right, the rice paper is nice and thin, and when you roll it up, you get a nice chewy texture with it.
Even though it's thin, I thought it was gonna break up very easily by just biting into it, but there's actually like good chew and texture to it, so it just doesn't dissolve in your mouth. You're actually having a nice bite, gives it a really good consistency.
And they make it fresh to order.
Yes,
so
definitely taste that freshness.
It's a great thing. Let's put that back, grab another tray. All right, so they came out with 3 protein options. We have grilled pork, crispy pork belly, and then we have the Vietnamese meatloaf down here, along with some
fried onions
or fried shallots.
Fried shallots.
And we got a bowl of the typical vegetables that comes with steamed rice rolls. When you buy it outside, you got shredded cucumbers, you got pickled daikon and carrots, steamed bean sprouts, and of course a little bit of basil.
Yeah, that basil makes a big difference. The fragrance that comes from it is just gonna make it feel so much more refreshing when you eat this.
What should we try first?
Let's just go down the line. We'll start left all the way to right. In Vietnamese, this is called thịt nướng. So we're gonna try the thịt nướng first, and this is just, pork.
Yeah, grilled pork.
Grilled pork. Okay.
All right.
I think I'm gonna get a good amount to roll. So that looks good. Check that out, guys. You guys want to kind of, if you've ever ate spring rolls before, you're gonna be rolling it kind of similar to that, but this is like a little sticky, so it's gonna stick a lot better.
It's a little more challenging because, you could use your fingers, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that just yet. Test out my chopstick skills.
Kind of doing like a burrito style with mine, but I'm not doing too well. It's kind of breaking for me, but it still kind of sticks.
I'm just gonna chop it in half.
I think I'm just gonna do the whole bite, because if I cut it in half, I think everything's gonna fall out.
Yeah, as you can see, my meat's already falling out.
All right, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a whole bite then.
Okay, fish sauce.
Dip. Cheers.
Cheers.
Taste it with a little vegetable.
It gets better.
Yeah, the flavor develops.
Yeah.
As you bite and chew into the protein.
At first, I was gonna say it's good, but not too flavorful. But I think the reason why was because the rice roll was wrapped around the meat. Yeah. So as I was chewing through the rice roll, the meat flavor didn't come out until that kind of broke down in my mouth. And once it did, I tasted all of that unique flavor that the Thịt Nướng has, and it was amazing.
Because the rice rolls, keep in mind, you guys, there's really no flavor to the rice roll. So it's basically just a sheet of rice paper, and you're covering a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
But let's confirm it by trying the protein by itself.
That's true.
You gotta try it by itself.
Let's take a bite of just the protein. See how good this quality is.
Cheers, guys.
Oh,
Okay. The flavor comes through there.
lots of flavor, but not as much flavor as what I'm used to when I eat in other places.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did this on purpose, so then that way their fish sauce and the rice rolls can stand out and it doesn't overpower it. I do notice too, it's a lot leaner than the other porks that I would eat. So it's good, but I taste better.
Yeah. Well, we've had more flavor, but I think you're right. They might have lessened the flavor a little bit just so it can balance out with the fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
Because otherwise it might be
stuff.
overly salty.
Exactly. Maybe that's just what I'm used to. It's new to me, but it still goes really well with the rice paper, so I'm not complaining. It's just I've tasted better, but it does still taste really good with what they're going on here.
Okay, next one. Crispy pork belly.
Crispy pork belly. Oh,
You can tell by the look of this that the skin is very crispy.
when you see bubbling and crackling on the skin, you know that's going to be crunchy.
And
then
there's nice ratio of fats to meat.
I'm really liking the crunch, the soft rendered fat, and then the lean meat on the bottom. So that's like a trifecta effect right there, right?
Right here.
This time I'm gonna try with the veggies inside. So
I'm gonna use some of my fingers this time. Roll this up.
gonna add that basil, and then a little bit of that.
So as you can see, it's pretty fun. Do it yourself kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then I want to split this. Oh, nice. I got two
Perfect
solid,
cuts.
perfect cuts.
Man, this guy's a pro. I'm over here struggling.
Top it off with some fried shallots.
Woo. That's something I did not do, was add the fried shallots in there. So we're gonna do that.
Get my vegetables ready to
I
shake.
got my perfect one biter right here, waiting for David. Once he's ready, we're gonna gobble
All right,
this up.
let's go.
Here.
Dip. Cheers.
And cheers.
Nice, crispy, flavorful. The pork was actually very flavorful for a roast pork.
Very flavorful. I really love this pork belly because I got the crunch, the soft rendered melted fat that pops in your mouth once you bite into it, and then to make sure that it's not overwhelming, the lean meat just kind of sucks all of that up and combines it together, making it the perfect bite, you guys. Wow,
That was really good.
that was amazing.
And adding the fried shallots add a nice texture to it as well.
Oh yeah,
An extra layer of crunch.
right. Once you bite into the pork belly, you think the crunch is over, and then out of nowhere, the fried shallot just slips into there, and then you're getting another crunch, and then you get the aromatic shallot. Wow, that is amazing.
Take another bite.
Oh yeah. I added all of the veggies into mine, so it made it even better.
That's,
There was
that's like next level
so much fragrance, so much flavor.
next level technique.
Makes me want to chase more in my mouth after that
All right,
bite.
cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. That deserved a round of applause because of how good that was. I can already tell right now that that's going to be my favorite. I don't think anything can beat that. Right?
Absolutely. Favorite. I think if we were to come back, we would order probably
Three of these.
three
and
roast pork.
Yeah, and if I still feel hungry, maybe the Thịt Nướng, the pork, but this is the go-to right now. Let's take a little drink break.
Drink break.
So this combo, you guys, it's the number 12 on the menu, and it comes with 2 towers, 3 proteins, 2 veggies, and 2 specialty drinks.
And they have a good menu of specialty drinks.
It was so hard for me and David to decide.
Yeah. I ended up getting the strawberry lychee.
And I got the strawberry mango raspberry lemonade. So he got tea and I got lemonade.
All right, let's try it
Take
out.
a sip.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, this is so good.
This is amazingly refreshing.
Very refreshing.
They use fresh fruit for sure because when they gave you a boba straw for a reason, and I kind of like asked myself, why are they giving me a boba straw? Because there's no boba here, but it's because there's so much fruit chunks in there. You need this straw to get all of it, and I got a slap of that once I took a suck.
Like in this drink, you can see the strawberry puree, you can see the
lychee bits,
pieces of lychee bits, and then adding in a little bit of mint. Oh, this is a nice refresher.
And mind you guys, has that lemon tart to it from the lemonade. Raspberry, strawberry, and mango just makes it even more interesting and sweet. It's kind of like a tropical pool that I'm just diving in every time I take a sip. It's kind of amazing.
And you know, the great thing is, I don't know about yours, but mine is not too sweet.
Yeah.
It's just
I feel like all the sweetness came from the fruits.
Yeah.
It wasn't something where when it's too sweet, it makes me even more thirsty when I drink it. But this quenched my thirst, so that was perfect.
So good. Perfect. All right, next one. Last protein we got on here. This is the Vietnamese steamed meatloaf, also called chả lúa.
Oh my God, look, David's been stacking his empty plates back. I've been stacking them right on my table. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the
pro tip, you guys.
Don't do what I did, follow David.
All right, for this one, I'm gonna put everything inside and roll it up like a spring roll. I don't know about you guys, but...
So this is what I'm used to when I'm eating Banh Cuon. It's the Asian meatloaf, the chả lúa, with the veggies on the side, and they just roll this up, and then you can put everything on the top.
There's no right or wrong way to eat this.
There is no right or wrong way. However you guys were taught to eat it, or however you prefer to eat it, feel free. We're not going to judge you. As long as you're having a good time, and the food is good, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters, and this place is busy.
Yeah.
We've been sitting here, and customers are coming in non-stop, you guys. We thought it was going to be even busier, but we came at a great time where we were able to get seated right away. All right, got a big roll right here. And it's a weekday as well, so it's busy. Wow. And it's full of locals. Local Vietnamese.
Old Asian OGs in here, so that's how you know it's good.
All right. Got my dip.
Oh yeah, I got a good, here we go.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Everything's very fresh.
This gives me that nostalgic home comfort feeling as if my mom made this and fed it to me. It was such a heartfelt moment taking a bite into that. Something about it just made me remind me of when I was a kid. This is amazing.
I think that's just pure comfort food.
Comfort food.
Comfort food, simple, steamed meatloaf with steamed rice paper, some fish sauce, and then that's it. Just pure comfort food.
Wow. When I was growing up, we weren't fortunate enough to be rich, so these types of food were actually really cheap to feed your whole family. A lot of the times, my mom would just get rice dough.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but it's really big, and put jia and salt on it.
Right.
I forgot what
I think I know what you're talking
about.
I don't know the name of it.
And that's what it reminded me of.
Right.
It felt like I was just eating that. Yeah, but yeah, it's just this white dough with jia, the meatloaf on it with salt and pepper. And it just reminded me of that. That was really cool.
Yeah, this is super cool, super fun. But let's do one more ultimate.
With everything.
With everything. With everything. You guys know how we do.
Not. At first, I thought the portions were not going to be enough, but as we go through half of this tray, I'm starting to feel like, yeah, this is just enough. This is just right. Where you're going to have enough to not be super full, but I think you're going to be very satisfied leaving here happy.
And again, guys, it's a fun social outing with your friends.
It's built so that way you can conversate, make your food, enjoy conversation, and each other's presents. But at the same time, you're eating fun, interactive food with your friends. So that's
See,
awesome.
I'm putting every ingredient in here. Get the ultimate
bite.
Ultimate bite. Comment. Let us know in the comment if you guys like steamed rice rolls.
So this concept here is probably one of the first that popped up here in California. This is very popular in Vietnam, and when my friends were in Vietnam, I saw them posting this a lot. So when I started seeing this here in California, I thought they were still in Vietnam, but
no,
it's one of the first of its concept here. So
I can't recall ever seeing this concept
No.
here just yet until now.
That's why it's so busy, because they are the only one that's doing it.
All right. Dip.
Rice rolls with everything.
The ultimate bite.
Bite.
Cheers, you guys.
I only got one question. Why didn't we do this sooner?
I have no idea. No, we should have. Because you get a combination of all kinds of flavors. It's a lot more flavorful.
Yeah.
The grilled pork adds in that saltiness.
The salty lemongrass flavor. You get the crunch and the fat render from the pork belly.
Right.
And then you have your traditional comfort jack that's just soft to the bite. And for some reason, all of the texture matched each other.
It does.
Which is kind of crazy, right?
And all the flavors
all
melt
the
together.
flavors. And not only that all the flavors blend together, you actually still taste every single individual protein.
You do.
Which is really cool.
Which is really cool. We should have done that right from the start. So you guys do come here. Highly
Yes.
recommend it. If you guys order this,
Just go for all of it.
Just go for all of it.
You know what? We didn't talk too much about the fish sauce. We've been dipping
That's
into
right,
the fish
we
sauce.
didn't.
And we've been talking about how everything else is good, but this is the star here, you guys. Don't take this too lightly. Your fish sauce at any Vietnamese restaurant is gonna determine how good your dish is gonna be.
It could make or break your
It
dish.
can make or break your dish, just how
Literally.
important it is. And I think they have the perfect balance. If you guys been seeing, I've been dunking
Same here.
my stuff in here, but it's not overpowering. Usually I'd like to just dip a little bit if it's too fishy or too much in there.
Too much,
going on.
yeah, too much.
But this was the perfect balance.
Try it out.
Let's go. Perfect amount of sweetness, perfect amount of savoriness,
There's a little bit of acidity. to
acidity.
that.
There's like some lime in there,
And the green scallions, which has nice flavor to it.
and then a little bit of chili, which did not make me want to cry. So their sauce is great, guys. It's balanced,
good.
very balanced.
Solid fish sauce for everything.
Fresh and delicious with all of these rice steam rolls. That was amazing.
All right. You know what time it is now.
What time is it, Damien?
Let's take a drink break first. Start to rate this.
All right. Okay. From a 1 to 10 or?
From 1 to 10. But let's go with your favorite protein
Yeah.
combination first.
Okay.
And then you give it a rating first.
Okay. My favorite protein combination, if I were to come here and order only one protein, will be the crispy pork belly. But after trying that 3 combo, it's kind of hard to just only stick to one. I like all of that flavor together. And if I were to rate this, I'll give it a solid 9 out of 10. And the reason why I'm rating it 9 out of 10 is because this is the first time I've had this concept. It's really interesting and fun. So just that alone is gonna want to bring you in. And 2 is the food is actually good. Everything was a symphony, and I call it like music. Everything played together very well, like a song. So that was perfect for me, guys.
Good rating. For me, I would have to say the same thing. Single protein, I would go with the crispy pork belly.
Guy knows what he's talking about.
But if everything else is the whole combination, the ultimate combination, that would be my choice right from the start.
Too easy.
As far as rating goes, I had it about 8.5, 8.75 out of 10, simply because it's fun. This is the first time I've actually had it like this. So I don't have anything else to compare it to,
Yeah.
whether it's here or in Vietnam. And then also, what brings the rating down just a little bit, the taste is great, but the pricing and the portion, I think that could be a little better.
Right. Because you know, if you're in Vietnam, you would have probably got all of this for like less than $5.
Yeah.
We're gonna disclose this just so you guys know, you guys don't get mad at us. All of this food here was $50.
Yeah, 50 bucks.
$50 for
That's
all of
after
this.
tax and tip.
And that's for 2 people, so about $25 per person. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys, or let us know in the comments if you guys thought it was a fair price to pay for all of this food. Let us know. It's a new price. There's no
comparison.
There's no one else doing it, so they can kind of basically charge whatever they want, right?
But keep in mind, I think the price point, you can't compare it to Vietnam, of course, because it's relative to the place. But keep in mind, you guys, you're paying for the experience,
Exactly.
the
The atmosphere
atmosphere, the socialness.
and the authenticity of this whole concept, you guys.
Yeah.
This is how Vietnam would serve this to you once you get over to the mainland, the country over there, you know.
And it's freshly made.
Freshly made.
So I would try it again if I'd never
Yeah.
been here. Right?
I would definitely not go here by myself, but
Not
if
by
no
yourself.
one has, like if someone wanted to go try it, I'm definitely gonna go with them because I just want to see their reaction and have them enjoy it for the first time as well.
Right. All right, you guys. We're gonna finish this up and wrap the video here. If you guys enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. Be sure to leave a comment. Let us know where else we should try here in Orange County or SoCal in general. And lastly, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of the Foodie TV. Peace.